So how long have we been working together with First Endurance?
Since Bissell.
Bissell. Fantastic vacuum cleaners. No longer a bike team. Now I remember like that year, so before then, I'd always get colds and sniffles, and part of like, I'd win a race and I'd be sick right after. And then I'm on Bissell, I'm taking like the First Endurance high-end multivitamin. That year I just stopped getting colds. I didn't get 4 colds that year. And then Bissell folded, I went to Garmin Sharp after that. And I remember just emailed you, I was like, hey, can I keep having the vitamins? Because I think those are okay. And we've been friends since then. There's multivitamins. We'll talk about like absorbability of multivitamins a little bit. Like, what's the difference between yours and Centrum?
Oh, the massive difference and the biggest difference right out of the gate is Centrum is designed for the average layman person. Centrum has vitamin C in it at a level that's there to prevent scurvy. Well, that's not really you guys. You guys need something to keep your immune system extremely stable and keep you healthy, because you're constantly teetering on overtraining and walking a fine line, and your immune system is compromised out of the gate.
And also, correct me if I'm wrong, but bad ingredients for multivitamins, you kind of just pee it out a lot of the time, right?
Well, I mean, it kind of comes down to you get what you pay for. You know, we just take the position of we build the best possible product available, and the cost is what it is.
So then aside from that, you got the multivitamin, and Optygen's a big one. Optygen, and I said this to you, and like, this is me probably not being on brand messaging wise. It's the only, you know, you take a multivitamin and like, you feel it in that you don't get sick. You're like, oh wait, I didn't have a cold the last 2 years. The only one I feel is Optygen. And that's the beta alanine in there, right?
Yep, absolutely.
That like, you take it, and then 45 minutes later, you're just like, oh, my face itches. And then it just wears off after a minute. But it's like, I know it did something. What is that? That's your blood vessels opening up, or?
Well, here's the great thing about Optygen is it's perfect for endurance athletes because it modulates cortisol, which is your stress hormone. And that's totally up the alley of what you guys do.
My cortisol is off the charts every blood test, and it's like the thing that a lot of pros are really like chasing, getting that number down all the time.
Yeah. And your body perceives stress, whether it's physical or mental, the same way. It still takes its toll.
Right. Holy shit. Really, what you were doing last year, a big improvement to your product line, the EFS hydration. So all last year, I'd get like a little Ziploc bag in the mail full of white powder, except it was like, come with a questionnaire, a survey of how do you like this taste? How'd you feel on this ride? Was it hot? Was it cool? There was one flavor that you sent me, and I was like, holy crap, this is really good. And then you're like, oh, I accidentally sent you a bag of cocaine. I messed up. That was a mistake. Talk a little bit about like the sports scientists and the nerdery.
Yeah. Well, I was really, really lucky. I had a chance to bring on a guy that I worked with a number of years ago named Dr. Luke Bucci. He's a PhD, was an advisor for the Olympic Committee, and wasn't in the endurance category at all. But that was a blessing, not a curse, because he doesn't have any baggage. So he looks at stuff.
The pro cycling science community might have some baggage in certain ways.
Yeah. So he put together a formula that is truly next level. Like, that's the beauty of what he brought to the table, is there's all this great research and technology out there, but no one's using it. So we knew he had a great formula, but that is truly only half of the equation. It's got to taste good.
I'm a lemon lime man myself.
Because when you're at or above threshold at just under 10,000 feet, your palate is entirely different than when you're inside trying stuff.
Up here, I'm high enough that I almost like oatmeal raisin cookie. My palate is so different. I'm like, chocolate chips, gross. God, look at this. This is so good. Oh my God. Let's stop talking so we can admire the view. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. It's not me being out of breath. How many times have you done this hill?
112 now.
112. Oh, man. Well, thanks for being 113.
Yeah, but I mean, you can see why. This doesn't suck.
Yeah, I'd do it. Do it once or twice if I lived around here.
For a fat ski company.
Okay, here's the top. That is a view, sir. Whoa. Holy shit.